Which should we build, a syndication or a fund? You know, that is such a common question, but it's the wrong question. The question isn't which should we build, it's what do we need based on the project, the goals, etc. I always go back to sports metaphor because I think sports really makes a lot of things clear for us. If you're playing golf, the question isn't should I use a driver or something else? You use the right tool at the right time. And a syndication is a tool, a fund structure is a tool, and use the right tool. If you're playing a long hole, then you're gonna play a driver. If you're playing a short hole, maybe a 3-par hole, maybe you're gonna play a 7-iron or a 5. It just depends on your situation, and you have to pull the right tool out of the bag at the right time. And that's the same thing for a syndication or a fund. A syndication is a project. So if you're going to buy an apartment building, fix it, sell it, distribute the money to the people and be done, then a syndication will be exactly the right thing for that type of a deal, for that type of a project. But if you want to buy a variety of things and put them into a bucket and hold them, or have the ability to be opportunistic and have the cash on hand, then a fund might be the right tool for you. So you just have to do the right thing. Now, some things are easier than other things. It's a little easier to do a project because people can see it, feel it, touch it. A fund is a little harder because they have to trust you more. They have to take your skills into account and know that you're going to pick the right thing if they're going to give you discretion. So it depends on who your investors are. It depends on what your project is. It depends on what your goals are. It also depends on the duration of your project. So a syndication might be a 2, 3, 4, 5-year deal. A fund could be longer, where it's going to just go for a while. The other question is, are you going to be turning a lot of different things over? If you're going to turn a lot of things over, then maybe a fund is better because you get the money committed, and then you don't have to keep returning the principal. You retain the principal, you just pay out the profits, and then you can keep working the principal. So it really depends entirely on what it is that you need. There's no right answer. Every situation is facts and circumstance based. You have to pick the right tool for the right job. Carpenters know exactly what kind of saw to use, exactly what kind of a screwdriver to use, or a plier, or whatever different kind of tools. They know exactly what the right thing to use at the right time. People who speak use language as a tool. They know exactly what word. Authors are wonderful at picking just the right words that convey just the right message. And that's the level of authority that we need to get to with picking our tools. Are we going to be doing syndications? Are we going to do funds? Are we going to use many class of shares? How are we going to do this? What's the hurdle, the waterfall, the payouts? We have to really get comfortable with those things and understand them, because the better we understand them, the better we can do. And it's really worth doing great in this business because it is a great business as long as you go out and stake your claim.